Cabaret. So Cabaret was originally discovered or started at the end of the 19th century, so about 100 years after the French Revolution, mainly the anniversary week it started. It originated in Paris, hence the connection to the French Revolution. This was where most of like drag shows, jugglers, clowns, burlesque shows, strip shows. This is where most of these kind of came about. I'm linking this to Amy's piece because in the scene with Sheila and Zelda, they meet Sheila in Paris at a cabaret. So all the dancing from that was kind of meant to be for like a cabaret-esque sort of burlesque, sassy sort of dance, to kind of show what the kind of like the scene was back then, but also to kind of show Sheila's sort of like, I'm here, I'm gonna steal your man sort of like esque. I'm also linking this because it's also got a very good, the cabaret was at its peak in the 1920s. So like all the jazz era and the jazz dance and the moves and the sort of like sexy, sort of sassy, like burlesque sort of things, all were kind of originated in that area. Therefore, a good inspiration for Amy's piece. I'm going to mention the Paradis Latin, which was the oldest cabaret in Paris. And it was a major part of the history for the Parisian cabarets. It was located in the Latin Quarter, a few steps from the Notre Dame. It began in the early 19th century when Napoleon decided to build a theatre to replace the college in 1803. During the Franco-Prussian War in 1870, it was hit by a shell, so like by a bomb, and as well as the Eiffel Tower, and they were both rebuilt the same year. And now it's still known today as like the place to go for entertainment in Paris. And you can actually still get tickets for it as well on their website, which I have linked. It started off as like places to go for like a pint or food or to go sleep as well. They did a lot of inns as well for cabaret. The history of cabaret evolved in 1881 when a man called Rodolphe Salis created the Chat Noir in Montmartre, which was the first cabaret, which is still renowned to this day, linking in a lot of kids' TV shows now. For instance, Miraculous Ladybug mentions Cat Noir. They've made him a hero in their kids' piece. But obviously, in real life, the origin was the cabaret. The concept of providing food and drinks in a show's atmosphere is what challenged the bourgeois morality really quickly and spread across Paris. And that's how cabaret was born, and that's how it became the Weimar Cabaret, where it became very political and very propagandary in the term of like the Second World War, when they used it to kind of either display, in the British sense, display Hitler as what he was like renowned to be, or in Germany to display him as like the hero or like the person to save them. And yeah.